Are you trying to defeat me? Go ahead to defeat me. I don't care if I cry to get beaten up by you or not. So take this if you want. Matrix Evolution, activated. Go Digibus. Activated. Hello everyone. This is Rokukun the Vinder here, and you probably know that this video is not grounded videos or go anime videos. It's a making art videos that I didn't make any art videos for 2 years, so I apologize for not upload any arts for user, such as fan art for Nathan SB. So the reason why I'm not make any art videos so long, it's because that I already have planned to make fan art for some users that I like, or users that I never heard, but I make that user fan art. In case if you are a huge fan of that user, I really delay myself for make a fan art for everything, and don't have time to make a fan art for users and go anime. And I'm afraid that my drawing skill from 2019 is extremely incomplete and never improved. So my artwork that I used way back in 2019 is Super Mario Paint from Nintendo. So because I don't know how to get the paint that I want to make, such as anime, in my computer, I should use Super Mario Paint and Super Nintendo system until I got to know how to download that software. And in case if you saw my Twitter that has a bunch of artwork that I used, because I now stopped using the Super Mario Paint from Sims, because I got the paint that I want to draw that I need. And I stated that my artwork for Rosie, which before James Parker got exposed for Create the Anderson Kid Sock Puppet, is the last artwork that I used with Super Mario Paint, and I tried to paint them again in Microsoft Paint, but I realized that drawing in the Microsoft Paint might be difficult for me to improve my drawing skills of that software, so I have to use Paint Tool Sci, the one that I need to make before I make artworks. That software, it could be easy for me to make some anime arts that I want to draw, and someday, it can make for me to improve my drawing skills if I keep use that software. And I love use the Paint Tool Sci, because that's how some artists in Japanese make that artwork from Paint Tool Sci too. And I draw artworks and release in my Twitter if I have necessary to send it. Or maybe tell you to see that artwork in my Twitter. But in case if you don't know that I have Twitter account, I have my Twitter account, that site. I always make artworks for the people who live in Japan. Or probably not just Japan, but also everyone in the world, instead of Japan only. Go to the site named Twitter, and search this name in Twitter. I make a lot of artworks in Twitter, but probably something else that is besides artwork. So if you want to see when I make artworks, go to the Twitter and search this. I hope I can get a lot of followers in the Twitter. Okay, so I think that's all of the announcement, but wait, I forgot to tell you that there's one last announcement that I need to explain before I start this video. You probably know about my latest post. It's because I was planning to make fan art for one of Cyan World cartoon, Monk and Jessie. Although I'm not huge fan of Monk and Jessie, I just going to make fan art for them to those who is the huge fan of that series. And this idea was already planned since December 2020. I was thinking that I may consider myself to make this video, and then show to Cyan, the one that the creator of Monk and Jessie. But there's something that I need to know about Monk and Jessie, it's avatars. Because the idea of making Monk and Jessie fan art is now planned since December 2020, and today that I show you drawing process of making fan art of them, I realized that Cyan was updated their character. So that's the issue. What should the avatars that I want to use before make a fan art of Monk and Jessie? And I make a question in my community posts, which is the images here. As you can see here, most people are want to pick A because they want to see my drawing skills of Monk and Jessie's old avatar, while other people are pick B for see my artwork of Monk and Jessie new avatar. Well, I already answered this question and it's not mentioned because I don't want to let everyone know that I pick A or B of this equation, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So I'm going to make artwork of Monk and Jessie using their B. There's there's a reason why I picked B instead of doing A as most people pick. 1. The creator of Monk and Jessie, which is Cyan World Cartoon, has responded the question that I make: what should I use the artwork that I want to make artworks for Monk and Jessie, and he already picked one of these questions. So here's the answer that he responded to. As you can see here, Cyan has updated Monk and Jessie's avatar, and he wants to pick B instead of A, probably because Monk and Jessie has been updated their characters, so I'm gonna to do his favor and pick B instead of doing people's favor that they want to pick A. So if you pick B in my latest community posts, then you're lucky that I make an artwork for Monk and Jessie with their new avatar. But I feel bad for some people who didn't see me that I make artwork for Monk and Jessie with their old avatar of 2020. So to any of you who pick in my latest community posts, I'm sorry for disappointing if you hear this, but I have to do this because some people, especially Cyan World Cartoon, want to see my experiment of making fan art of Monk and Jessie with their new avatar. And next time try to be very careful when you decide to ANWSER some of the questions, and that's the reason why I pick B instead of A, so I can do Cyan's favor to see my fan art for Monk and Jessie with their new avatar. But anyway, I think that's all of the announcements about my latest post community. I hope you understand of those announcements. Okay guys, so I'm now show you the making fan art video for Monk and Jessie, which is gift for Cyan World Cartoon. I hope you had enjoy yourself to see my drawing process for make Monk and Jessie. And I had to start right now. This is Roku the Vinder. Peace out. I hope I can improve my drawing skills for my upcoming artwork in the future. And enjoy the video that I make drawing process for Monk and Jessie.